How it's supposed to feel.
I said, are y'all ready, Experience? Team, how y'all feel? Fired up!
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind.
These choices determine the difference between who you are and who you could be.
I never miss that fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag.
You have your own challenges, but you can make a decision. You can make money or you can make excuses.
You have to have the willpower to pull that power tool out that's inside of you and just go for it.
There's a lot of painful stuff that happened in my practice company. The reason why I grew up this much is because I learned a lot from them. The pain might be not my fault, but my healing is my responsibility.
It was a temporary pain for a lifetime of gain.
If you don't believe in you first, you can never ask someone else to believe in you as well. This is not a fake it till you make it, guys. Stop listening to that stuff.
My name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games. I just do this.
We need a vehicle, the fastest vehicle that we could find in this industry, and that's what? Superior.
No matter what happens, there's always something to be grateful for.
After death, to be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath. I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread.
9.5 years ago, on January 22nd, 2014, a vision was born. A vision of freedom, a vision of righteousness, a vision of equality, a vision of becoming the best damn financial services company this world has ever seen.
Your belief will build your endurance. You know how you say to someone, hey, let's build your list. What 3 people would you call in the middle of the night if you have a flat tire or something like that? How many people use that line? Okay, are you that person for your people?
True greatness is shown through one works and actions, the way in which you impact the lives of others. Greatness does not make excuses or shy away from failure. Greatness is hard, but folks, hard defines greatness. Continue to be great, Experience.
Did my past dictate my future? So listen, I'm not worried about your current track record. I'm worried about where you're going. The past is in your head. The future is in your hands.
Good morning, Grand Rising, everybody, and welcome to Good Morning Experts. I'm Troy Gandy, your index voice of inspiration, and I have the extreme pleasure of introducing to some and presenting to others the host of this morning's Pass the Ball segment, none other than the man. He has the reputation of being the master builder. He is a 6-figure ring earner and shareholder, known to the family as the man of courageous conversations. He is none other than Uncle John.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Thank you for that, Troy. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir. Take it away.
All right. Well, it is Money Making Monday. We'd like to welcome everybody to the biggest, the baddest CEO meetup on the planet. Again, this is Uncle Jock. I'm zooming in from the DMV. We got some great testimonies to share with you guys. We're officially in the tip drill version of Pass the Ball. Pass the Ball is where we basically hear from our agents in the field from coast to coast, and they bring some stories, they bring some heat, they bring some inspiration. And it's really just a really good way to start your morning and get plugged in. Then when we go to the top of the hour, that's when everybody's coach, Erik Robinson, comes on and drops some more nuggets. So this is where we get our energy, like I said, our inspiration. And if you have team members, have them plug in. Have them plug in if they can. A lot of people can't because they are at work. However, we do have a recap that you can catch on Eric and Dr. Mary's YouTube channel. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I got 3 questions for y'all. Y'all know how we do. Come off of mute so I can feel your NRG, your energy this morning. Team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
Yep.
Woo. And what's up?
My
income.
Let's go.
Hopefully DJ on time is in the building.
Ricky.
And who gets a green sheet?
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
That thing gets me fired up on Mondays. Thank you, DJ, for playing it in its entirety. You know, I got to get that going on Mondays. Mondays is my only request to play that thing, the LP, the long version. So, with that being said, I'm gonna take the ball and I'm gonna pass it to somebody who popped up on my screen. Hopefully, she's able to talk. Hopefully, this is not a no look pass because she is off of mute. Not only is she one of my best friends, she is also somebody that's positioning herself to do great things in this industry. And I know she's been doing some extra work, putting some extra hours in. So, Naja Phillips, what you got for us this morning? The money model.
Good morning. Thank you, John, for passing the ball. I honestly didn't even know that my phone was not on mute. Um, but it's okay because, like you said, I have been making some changes and redirecting my activities with my business. I'm super excited. I have a green sheet appointment this week. I have 3 agents to onboard. We had an agent that had joined us some time ago, and she hopped out the car, and now she's ready to get back in the car. She's licensed, so I'm going to be getting her back kick-started, getting her business going again, so I'm excited about that. I've been increasing my phone calls and my recruit contacts. I've been posting on Facebook daily, as well as my other platforms. I have TikTok and I also have Instagram. So I'm posting, doing the 30-day challenge with 3 posts a day. So 2 are for recruits, 2 are for clients. I am struggling with the video, so I'm still working. This week, I told myself I'm going to make sure I get that video done no matter what. um, so those are the activities I'm working on. I'm excited. Oh, and I've also teamed up with Tawana and Ashley. We are working on our master class that we will be doing weekly as part of the 30-day challenge. So we are finalizing our presentation for the master class, and we will be promoting that.
Cool. I'm gonna pull over and unbox some of this stuff because you just dropped a whole bunch of nuggets. First is you said that you talked to somebody who fell out of the car. So that means what'd you do? You've been in touch with them, or you kind of just reached out, saw what they were doing? Because I think I know
Yeah.
who you're talking about, and she wasn't licensed before, was she?
She wasn't licensed, but she had been working on her license. And then she did get her license taken care of and finalized. So when I saw that and it was in the back office, and I got heard a word from a little birdie that said, "Oh, she's ready." So I said, "Well, let me give her a call." And I called her up and asked her pretty much, was she ready? And she said yes.
Cool, cool, cool. And I know that you have been really focusing on getting through one of your fears, or I won't say your fears, one of your challenges, and that's just calling people and setting the appointments. And I know you've been really focused on just sitting down, making the time to make the calls, and how's that been working for you? Because I think I saw some appointments on the book.
Yeah, I had some distractions that I had to overcome, and I made some calls. When I sat down and started increasing the numbers, I didn't even get that far, and I had like 2 appointments. Um, so I just had to get out of my own way and make those calls. I used to be shy. I'm not shy anymore. I didn't really understand what the challenge was. I think there was just a fear there that I had to overcome, and I've defeated it. And now I'm seeing the results of those activities.
Cool, cool, cool. And the last thing you said, I don't know if y'all caught this. The last thing you said is you still having problems working on your videos, but then you switched gears and you said, but you and Tawana and Ashley are getting together and you're working on your masterclass. See, ladies and gentlemen, if you have for whatever reason, if you're concerned about doing it by yourself, hook up with a couple of people. Find a way to do it with two people. Um, Naja just found a way to do it. They're gonna do it with three people. So find a way to just get it done. Great work, great work, great work. And who are you passing that ball to?
Okay, let me see here. Does anyone have their hand up? I do see a hand up. I am going to pass it to this gentleman who is always bringing the energy every morning, who is our voice for the team. And Mr. Troy Gandy, what do you have going on in your business?
Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm Troy Gandy, your index voice of inspiration. And I had the pleasure this weekend of, while you folks were doing some phenomenal things down in Atlanta, GA, I saw the post that went out there. And I had a chance to speak at a African American History Month celebration, and that went well. And I was able to set 2 appointments for today, as well as get 2 of my coded agents that were just in the witness protection program to agree to get their study materials today. After they were reminded we were not creating another bill for them, although the 30 days from when they were coded is since gone. And neither of them wanted to let their spouses know that they just created another bill for the household without, adding to the household, which could be easily done with that license. So we got that taken care of. And we ran into a couple of my partners' prospects as well. So they informed me that they will be getting with Miss Jackie Ballard and engaging this week also, or in the next week and a half. So that's it for us. We'll follow-ups, and we'll be continuing to work our tracker, our weekly tracker, so that we can make some things happen and grow this business. And that is it. And that's
I love it, love it, love it, Troy. And one thing that you said was, just making sure that you reach back, find out, and making sure that people have what they need, whatever tools they need. If they don't have it, you have to direct them, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta be responsible for making sure that they have all the things they need, or at least pointing them in the right direction. So great work, great work. And who are you passing that ball to, sir?
Well, I'm going to pass that ball to my phenomenal partner, who is also at an event, and I know she was doing her thing over there. So I'm going to pass it to none other than the amazing Miss Jackie Ballard, who seems to be following in your footsteps as a master builder.
Thank you, Troy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome every morning, everyone. New day, new beginning, fresh start. I'm excited. I'm excited to be on the call. as always, um, just staying mindful. I was at a family event yesterday and was able to talk to some family members about life insurance and the green sheet. So I'm hoping to follow up with them. Also, thank you very much, Coach, for following up with my people who I followed up and got a date with. So good looking out, good looking out. Um, just dwelling on transitioning from a employee mindset to an entrepreneur mindset. We spoke about that last week, and that's what I've really basically been trying to focus on is more time and effort in my business. We tend to give 100% in the employee world. Now I'm need to change my mindset to give that same 100% to my business. And allowing myself patience and time to do that, because we spend years as employees. It's just not that easy to transform from an employee to an entrepreneur, but I want to do it. So I'm taking the necessary steps to do so. So I'm just focusing really, really on the mindset of building and structuring my business. And as I said, this call is everything. This call gives me the resources and the tools that I need to do so. So thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Ho, 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 ho. Man, you said that we give 100% in the employee world. And now you're finding a way to just go hard and go in and put in the time that's needed, necessary to make sure that your business does what it needs to do to be successful. Woo! Jackie, you better stop lighting this thing on fire. We're gonna have to call the fire marshal when you who you passing that ball to.
Okay, I see a hand is up. So this person is really inspiring. She is doing her thing. So I'm gonna pass the call to the financial lady herself.
Miss Monique.
Miss Monique. Take it on, Miss Monique.
You're muted, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you so much, Miss Jackie. And good morning, everybody. I just want to share this morning that my husband preached on Sunday about being connected. And I thought about what we do and being connected in partnership, and just Miss V and Coach Erik and everybody. It's just a blessing to be connected to people with the same mindset. And my activities for this week, I realized I've been going out talking to people and stuff. And so now it's really time to follow up. I saw somebody say in the chat and try to get some of this stuff closed for people. My husband's first policy that he did, I told you guys a little bit back, was with this company. And we've been in the business for over 3 years. And it was with one of his students that has a business. And so earlier this week, her mother called us and said, thank you so much for what you did with our daughter. I think I need insurance for my other kids as well as myself. And let me call my dad because he needs insurance too. So she put us on the phone with her father, and we did a green sheet with him on the phone. And so just seeing how what you do, it really does matter. And, when you feel like you're really helping somebody, it really blesses me. So that's my money making activities, and I will be focused on getting some of the green sheets closed that I have right now. And Troy, I was at a Black History event last night as well, and got a chance to meet one of the board members of one of the school systems. And you know what I talked to her about, we can do free financial services, me and my business partner, Miss V, and she got a whole system. And so she told me to give them a call. And so just getting out there really, really, really helps. So thank you guys. Good morning. Let's have a great week.
Yes, yes, yes. Well, Monique, real quick, something you said that that you got to do. And sometimes people they get stuck in the squat, and the best way to get unstuck is to work through it. And you said something about following up. Like, following up is where I'm trying to tell you, so much is left in between the cracks when you don't follow up. And then sometimes you have those intentions to follow up, and you don't follow up in time, and then guess what happens? As Nicole Elijah Pye says, somebody will eat your lunch, literally. So
I can't let that happen,
follow,
Uncle Chuck.
yeah, follow up, follow up, follow up. We got two hands up. Who you passing that ball to?
Thank you so much. I'm gonna pass the ball to Mr. Nicole Elijah Pye. I love to hear what he got to say. He's always on fire, and I'm loving learning from him. Nicole.
Good morning, good morning. Can you all see me? I'm trying to put on my camera. It's not been working since morning. I don't know what's going on. It's only showing my background, but I'm alive. I'm live
We
here.
only see your background, but we know that you're here, brother. We know that you're here.
All right, okay, all right. I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether it's the new system. I don't know. I'm trying to work on this computer. But good morning. Happy today's what? Monday? Wow. What a brand new day, brand new week. So excited from the event last weekend in Atlanta. Was grateful to meet a lot of people. It was awesome. I also prospected some people in the hotel lobby, and I've been reaching out to them over the weekend. And but you all know that I have the situation. We had two funeral, two burial, death situation in the community, which I have to coordinate over the weekend as well, and also my sister back home. I thank all of you for the prayers and everything. And but before I came to that event on Saturday, I went to the funeral service for that young guy, 27-year-old guy who was born in the refugee camp when we were together there, grew up here in the United States, and eventually passed away because of car accident. And I know it was a very terrible situation. But in that moment, some people still notice me, right? They still notice me. They reach out to me. They say, look, we don't want this to happen to my family and find ourselves in the situation where this family find their situation now, because we have to do a lot of contribution. Every community, every group in the community have to contribute one thing or the other to meet up the barrier, because it was a very difficult time on the family. And they said, we don't want this to happen to my family, though death is inevitable, but we don't want the situation that they find themselves now in my family community. So I got a lot of names from there, and well, I wasn't going there for sales. I wasn't going there to talk about insurance, but I always stay prepared. There's something we always say here, that if you stay prepared, you don't have to get prepared. So I always stay prepared. I always have my materials, everything, my card, my pen that have all my information on, and I was able to give out to them, and some of them started reaching out to me yesterday. So there's a great need to what we do. And like I shared last Saturday in the event, there was a man whose son got lost, and his name was Paco. And this man went and put a billboard and advertise on radio, on TV, and say, hey, Paco, I'm looking for you. Please come home. I'm staging a party. I'm staging an event. I want to welcome you back home. And on that day, over 3,000 Pacos showed up. So there's a lot of people that are out there that are hurt, that are lost, financially lost, retirement lost, savings lost, protection lost, and we are here to help. So thank you for allowing me to share, and it was a great moment, and I thank you all for being around and helping setting things up and making this platform a place that people can come and get their day started. So I want to pass the ball down.
You see the hands up, Nicole?
Yes, sir. Yeah, let me pass the ball. For the people to be, I don't know who that is, but I know it's going to be great for everyone that has been on this, that is on this call this morning, have great things to share because they say birds of the same feather flock together. So I want to pass the ball and looking forward to hear from some great news from you. So go ahead, you get the floor.
Well, it's me. Hello,
Oh, come
Nicole.
on now, look at it.
That's my business. That's my
Wow.
business. I don't know. My phone all jacked up too. I can't figure out how to get the settings back. Well, I haven't taken the time, I'm going to say. But great morning to everybody. So I'm coming over here to share my money making activities, which were this weekend was absolutely phenomenal. I did something called Be the Bank, and I did it out of the fact that so many women or so many people in my life period, they have been reaching out to me telling me what's going on in their world, how their government is how the government is shutting them down, how people are being, asked to do certain tasks, which is tell them what they did the last week. And if they don't tell them in time enough, they getting fired, they getting the pink slip. Then I had individuals telling me that they were a government funded program and the funds are no longer being funded to them. And these are different industries, right? These are private, corporate, government agencies. And it's just been ridiculous. So anyway, I jumped to, I was like, I'm just putting everything down. I'm just going to do this event. And when I tell y'all, my vision was 75 people to be in the room. That's what I kept seeing. And eventually I'm going to get there. But I did have 40 people. And when I say to you, I went to them and I was literally, everybody had a certain amount of time to speak. I had different speakers for everything. But when I got on my portion, which I focused on, which is life insurance. And I was just dropping questions, right? I was telling about so many things that's going on in our world, such as people losing jobs. Tell me how many people in this room got a 401k. They raised their hand. My next question was, tell me how many people understand a 401k. No one raised their hand. I said, so this is the issue that we're having, right? So you got money sitting to the side, but you don't have no idea what you're doing with this money. You have no idea how this money is truly working for you. And then I spoke about, tell me how many people died of this or that, meaning chronic disease, critical, terminal. Everybody raised their hand if I called out a disease. Then I said, tell me how many people died of old age. No one raised their hand. So tell me why we don't have this protection on our life for everything that we're doing when so many people that we know have died of this disease. Who's to say that we won't, right? Isn't it better for us to be proactive than reactive? And so many people who look like me are reactive, right? So we have to get in front of being proactive in everything that we do. So when I tell y'all the room was just so filled with just power and knowledge and just people just looking like, damn, I really need to get myself together. So when you go and you step in a room and you have an opportunity to influence other people, we definitely got to give them that information that they need so that they can be influenced. And hopefully, like my call to action was to do something. Stop waiting for tomorrow, because tomorrow is not promised to us. If those plane crashes are not enough for you to understand that tomorrow's not a promise to us, then what else would it take for you, right? I don't know what else it would take for you, but whatever it would take for you, you need to start doing something about it now. End of the story. By the time I finished, when I tell y'all I was so overwhelmed with joy, I was so overwhelmed with joy. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. Because y'all know I do wellness. So I spoke about wellness. I spoke about insurance.
Watch
I
the
just
clock,
spoke about,
Siobhan. Watch the clock, Siobhan.
I
Siobhan,
don't
watch the
even see
clock.
the clock, but I'm about to
I know, but
finish.
you 4 minutes in.
All right, bet. So last ending part with it, John, don't threw me off, was that it was so many people coming to me that my day for today and this week is gonna blow my mind. So that's where I'm at. Those are money making activities. So thank you, Job.
My
Give it
bad.
up
She was
for
rolling so
Siobhan.
hard. I was like, oh my God, I forgot to turn the clock.
Nah, great work, Siobhan. Great work, Siobhan.
I think you went mute, Job.
For the sake of time, I'm sorry. We're gonna let's see who we got next. We got if y'all can take 1 minute, that would be great. We had two hands up. Well, Trish, we got Trish. The floor is yours, Trish. Trish, the floor is yours.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, champions. How's everyone doing?
Fired up.
Fired up.
Awesome. I just want to thank everyone. We have this blast event, Georgia
Yes.
expansion. It was beautiful. I just want to take this time to thank everyone that showed up. And I want to say, if you did not make it, you miss a lot.
Yes.
Because we have so much nugget. If I did not learn anything, I took something out of there from Miss V. That lady is fire.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. I learned so much from that old lady. I call her young lady because she's young in the heart. That lady poured out a wealth of knowledge that I've taken back as I was coming back, landed in Detroit. I give God the glory for everyone that travel and get back. So in these days, when you get on that airplane and you landed, you give God the glory because it takes by the grace of God. If we want to look at everything going on, a lot of us will not show up in that event. But God said he did not give us the spirit of fear, but of sound mind. And as a winner, as an entrepreneur, we have to have that mind of winners mindset so that nothing could stop us from taking our business to the next level. Thank you very much, and God bless you all. And I have a very quick quote that I'm going to drop down. I know we have 1 minute before we bring the man to the house. That quote says, "You are born looking like your parents, but you die looking like your decision." Thank you very much.
Woo, man, oh man, oh man.
Whoa.
Can somebody type that in the chat? We're gonna hold on, wait. Somebody can somebody
We are born
please
looking like
type
our parents, but we die based on our decisions.
No, what was the last part you said, Trish? You die.
You die looking like your decision.
Ooh, man, oh man. Well, anyway, I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna give it up to a gentleman that's gonna bring the man of the hour up. Troy Gandy, the floor man, the block is hot. You got it.
Can I
You on
just
mute.
a minute? I won't be long.
Go ahead, Dr. T.
Oh, there you go.
Yes,
There
I
you
just
go.
wanted to just thank